get everybody in the group picture. All right, I'm not going to be a crazy person to talk to myself with all these people, but I wanted to get a video quickly with maybe later on when I'm by myself, I'll explain who everybody is. Bye. All right, hello friends, making this video very quickly while we have a moment. What have you liked about today, Jesus?
A beautiful day, not a hard day at the moment because the sun is not very close, very warm, and the distance is not very long, so a good day to walk.
All right. What is the, you and I spent a lot of time together the past 2-3 days. What's the most important thing I should have learned from being around you? Spanish customs, something about the Camino, philosophy, Spanish language.
But the best is tomorrow will be another day.
Mañana será otro día.
Exactly.
That's what I learned from Jesus. It's a beautiful day. The previous video I just was trying to show it's one of those really nice things to where I was sitting at a cafe by myself. Sammy, who I met on the first day, was suddenly there. Then another person showed up and another person showed up. And we had this big group of friends. Jesus would say, it's the Camino. That's how the Camino works. So Jesus has walked the Camino every year since 2016.
Yes.
See.
Yes, and I am now another year. Is a little attraped from the Camino.
All right. Well, we're going today. I don't know when I'll be able to post this. If I go to Grignon, then I won't have internet, so this may not get posted for a couple of days. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll throw out some videos of some photos of food and I don't know, some other things. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I just want to do a quick addendum to maybe explain the previous video or two videos. The first video, I was just trying to show. So this morning I left my room early, walked all by myself for the first hour, maybe hour and a half, and I got to a bar. It's like a cafe. They call them bars here, but it's different than our understanding of a bar. They serve breakfast food, and so you think of it more like a cafe, breakfast cafe. So I'm sitting there by myself, and then almost immediately, Sammy, who I met before the first day, who I walked with a couple, like 5 or 6 kilometers up and then 5 or 6 kilometers back because he was doing the Camino. So I walked with him for a while, then walked back. So he comes over to talk to me because I hadn't seen him 10 days since I did the Camino, which was really nice, right? Connecting with somebody. And then John from Cornwall came up and sat down with us. And then Nick arrived and came and sat down with us. And then Emily, and then Libby, and then Dale, who I met again before the first day with Sammy, and then Jesus came up. So it was just a bunch of people, and I was trying to show like, hey, that's just the way the Camino works. Suddenly, you're by yourself, and then the next minute, all these people that are there at the first stop, and you sit around, you laugh, you have a good time. And then we walked for a while together. I walked for today mostly with Jesus and Sammy, and that's why Jesus was in the second video. I usually try to wait till I'm alone at some point, because usually at some point during the day I'm by myself and I can make a video, but I wasn't going to be alone today, which is a good thing, right? I mean, I'm not, I just left lunch. It's 4 p.m. here. To call that lunch, I'm becoming very Spanish in my daily activities. So we arrive. I think we arrived around 11:30 or 12 into Santo Domingo, and sat around for a while. We went to the Parador, which is in a converted, used to be a hospital for pilgrims. Really nice place. Sat around there, drank some energy drinks, they call them, or they call these Aquarius. It's owned by Coca-Cola, but Aquarius is what they drink here, and it's like a Powerade or something kind of similar, although it tastes much better than Powerade. So we sat around there in the air conditioning in this renovated hospital that's really, really nice. Came in, checked in. Today I am staying in an old monastery, so if I kind of, it's a really small room, but it's really cool. So we're staying in an old monastery, and then I'm gonna take a nap, take a siesta, because you know I'm Spanish now, and then we'll go get dinner afterwards. But it's been that's kind of how the days go. You get up, you walk, meet up with a bunch of people, walk some more, get to the town that you're in. Usually, again, meet up with more people, get maybe something to eat, something to drink, check into the place that you're going to be at, shower, wash clothes. You may relax for a few minutes, then meet everybody again for dinner. I'm kind of doing the very Spanish version since I'm hanging out with Jesus. You know, Jesus is my guide right now on the Camino. So if you're gonna do the Camino, I think Jesus is a pretty good guide. Jesus is Spanish, so Jesus is Spanish. So we're tending to do a lot of these things like a traditional Spaniard. So that's why I say I'm becoming a Spaniard. Anyway, hope that explains those first couple of videos. And then I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching.